Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you will be fine and enjoying good health. Today we will discuss how to design the CV, and that is very much important to know what is CV, the importance of CV, how far it is important, and then we will discuss the CV compared with the cover letter, the importance of cover letter with the CV, types of CV and samples to create your own, and last one is the conclusion. So first of all, CV is actually stand for curriculum vitae. In other words, you may say that it depicts your life story. It is telling all about your achievement, your qualification, all the other skills that you have. So we can say that all the educational work experiences and accomplishment is showing in just single page. So we can say if you want to add more, telling more about your own personality and your achievement, you may also include the research work, the publications made by you, organization in which you worked, and community services if you did. Not specific to a particular job position, yes, you may say, but it is important that you must know that where you are going to apply and why you are going to join that institute. Does not tell employer what you are applying for, and more commonly used in academia and medicine and all the other professions. Now it is the most important part to submit your CV, and then after checking you all the criteria, then they will call you. Okay, first of all, we must know what is CV in detail. So we can say overall that it's a marketing tool that is representing your personality. Mean you are going to represent yourself with this document. It is telling your skills, it is telling your accomplishment, it is telling your qualification and your extra interpersonal skills as well. Next one, key component is, you may say that for the job search process, that is for the hiring a new person, this is the first element that has been now introduced in the society. And next one is a written inventory. You may say that the skills, the accomplishment, the experiences, the education to date, each and everything with the fact and figure, mean your year of joining and your year of leaving that institute, or talking about, if talking about your academia, so talking about in which year you have taken this degree and with how many scores, with the grades and each and everything. Next one is that saying that interview getter, mean if your CV or if your CV is up to the mark and they feel that you are the person, next procedure will be the interview. But first of all, they will select you, shortlist you with your CV. So you have to work CV on your CV in detail, because before interview, this is actually the document, this is actually showing your picture, showing your personality to the other person who is unknown to you. So what we have to include in the CV, yes, we have to make our CVs as well, that is important. So what we have to include, yes, there are different title subheadings. First of all, yes, education, the degree, any degree, mean the masters and the graduate, whatever you have. Next one, the coursework, mean you have to tell your subjects, and computer skills, if you know how to use the MS or the Office or the Urdu template as well, and any other, if you know the graphics, if you know how to design the website or anything that you know about computer skills. So dear students, you have to work nowadays to improve your computer skills. That is very much important. Mean each institute or any organization, they want to hire the person who is good at the computer skill. Next one is the projects, that how many projects you did and you have completed, and what was your role in that performing the actions. The leadership activity is talking about the interpersonal skills of your life, of your own personality, your how you deal with the other person, how you deal with the work, and the you may say that the it is actually showing you individually. Next one is the co-curricular activities. If you have participated, you have to mention in the CV. It will give you a good impression of your personality. Internships, if you did work experience, if you did any work in any organization, you have to mention the year of experience and the name of the organization as well. Volunteer experience, they are talking about the experience that you didn't demand any salary, or might be any financially you may say the this is just come from the intrinsic motivation that you just want to do without any reward or without any gift. Next one is the awards and rewards, that if you have taken in your life, you may add over there. Okay ji, next one, the important thing that you keep in your mind, that what makes a good CV. We can easily make the CV, but there are the different principles we have to follow. What is the demand of CV? Number one, they are saying clear, concise, consistent, and focused. Clear mean it gives the reader a clear understanding level that who you are and your skills, your accomplishment, and the career. So you can say that if you will not put the facts and figures, the actual dates and your scores and your grades, your each and everything, so it may giving me the mislead your personality. Concise mean every word has purpose, so only the content that makes a strong candidate is included. To be precise, short word and clear thought must be given. Consistent and the consistent format focuses the reader on what you have written, not how you have written. So you have to work on that. In the sequential order, you will write down each and everything, and you have to give the proper dates, proper institute name, with the subjects and each and everything. And you have to also focus in your mind that how this paper will represent your personality to the other person. If you want to convince, if you want to take that job, you must be using the convincing style. Focused you must market yourself on your CV, so you must say that focused on your achievement, strength, and skill. So the next one, they are saying the use action words. I will tell you later what is the action, what are the action words. Next, I am saying I want to tell you that the quantify accomplishment. Accomplishment mean that you have to consistently rank from 1 to sale associate out of team of approximately 20 sales professionals. Awarded if you worked in different institutes, or if you are not having any experience, so you have to mention in your CV the projects if you have completed your while doing the study. If not, then you may also write down the co-curricular activities, any certificates, any awards. So if you are not having anything, it will give a bad impression of your CV, or you may say something very blank over there, that education is not important. Beside with education, there are the other areas you must also work while doing your study. And the next one, use action words you have to write down the review the action words in your packet. Transferable skills you have to mention. When you will start the bullet, you will write down with the action words. Okay, when you have before you write your CV means you are going to write down the CV or design your CV, but the different questions will be cleared before designing your CV. So what is the first question? What type of job are you seeking? Mean you do not that is not important, or you may say that it's not giving a good impression that you are making a general or neutral CV. You must be convincing, you must know that what type of job you are seeking. Mean if you want to do teaching, you have to write down according to that situation. If you want to do any job in any other company, so you have to write down according to that one. Mean each and every institute and organization have specific objective, and you have to see that what you want and what you are looking for, and then you have to see that in which institute you are going to apply, what are their opportunities and what they are seeking also. If your both objectives will match, then specifically you may be selected. Next one, what type of person and experience are required for the job? Yes, I am saying you, if you want to join any academic institute, I mean you want to be a teacher or anything else, or if you want to do some want to utilize your computer skills or anything else, they are talking about that you must know in which institute or organization you are going. You must have some background knowledge or information regarding to that institute. What are different demands of that institute, but they are giving the packages to the different person. You must not be dumb and dull when you go and apply to any institute. What skills and abilities do you have to offer and employ? First, they are talking from your point of view, that you must know about your skills, you must know the experience, you must know the objectives that you can share over there. Later on, they are also saying from the institutional and organizational point of view, that you must have some awareness about that institute. How to prepare your CV? Yes, there are the different points in front of, and you have to design your CV accordingly. Number one, you have to the power document, Word document, and then your full name on the top, your contact information, in which your address, phone, email, and write down your only active phone number only. About me, one paragraph will include about your objective and vision or your ambition about life. Next one is the add your school, about your school education, college education, all the education that you have taken, with the grades, with the passing year, and then CGPA and divisions also. Each and everything will be there, mentioned there. Then add your work, employment work. If you have to mention also that how many years of experience you have in which institute. Add your interest is the most important one, that you must know about your interests and your hobbies. Next, you may say that technical skills. I am telling you about the computer skills. And leadership skills, we discussed earlier, talking about your own personality, that how punctual you are and how regular, how hardworking. All these are the positive traits, but sometimes we are also aggressive, we are also impulsive, we could not do the teamwork, or these are the different perspectives. But when we say the leadership skills, talking about some your bright characteristic of your personality. Okay, do's and do nots mean what you have to do. Put your name, begin phrases like action words, and provide details about your accomplishment. Don't say that I have received this one. No, if you have received, you have to give the title and the year or the month, so it is giving the accurate information. Provides insight your work ethic, how will you be a colleague. So the last bullet is telling about again the personality skills or leadership skills, that how will you do with the other colleagues or team members. And in the don'ts, give reasons why you left a job. Yes, this is a very important point. Don't discuss why you left the previous job. It will be problematic for you to handle. Next one, lie or exaggerate. Begin phrases with I. Don't use I in your CV. You have to use with the phrases. Use complete sentences. There is no need to use complete sentences. You may write on the bullet or the short sentence form, and include references. No, there is no need to include any reference. Okay, now we will discuss the two types of CV: chronological and functional or skill based. Chronological mean in which you should, in other words, you may say the performance CV is an effective way of marketing yourself to potential employers because it highlights your career progression and promotion. And second one is the skill based mean in which you will emphasize your experience, your knowledge, your expertise, and it is developed by the and organized by your individual skills rather than your previous job titles or chronology. So you have to work on the functional and skill based CV. When you will design your CV, you have to work according to the type B. Here are the different formats in front of you, and you can see the first one